I have made over $2 billion in GTA Online, and so in this series from zero to hero, I will be starting off as a rank 1 noob and will go all the way up to a billionaire with supercars, yachts, and beautiful girls. But first, let's make our brand new character and we will get $1 million in around 2 hours. For mom, let's go Camila, and for dad, I'm gonna choose John Marston. And this is how I designed the rest of my character. For apparel, I'm going to choose street as style and pick the felon as my outfit along with the black winter hat. For stats, I'm gonna take everything except for stamina, shooting, and lung capacity, then put it all on flying, as it's way harder to fly with lowest skill than to drive or run because those will go up really fast anyway. Now that we are pretty much all set, I'm gonna name him Noob King 42069 and head off to Los Santos. Alright, here we are in Los Santos. The first thing we have to do is complete the Cluckin farm raid, and after that I will go after the Navy Revolver and the double action Revolver, and for that we need some money and weapons first. So let's go ahead and complete a stash house. Alright, ma'am, get out of the car.
I wanna go home.
Go home on foot. Alright, here we are. Let's go ahead and clean this place up.
Motherfucker, we got one of our
Let's just hope the car hasn't despawned. Okay, it's there, so let's get out of here and get our money. Okay, we got our 30k, so let's go and do today's G's cash. And before we do that, let's get a free garage from Dynasty 8 as well. Okay, now let's go for the cash. I know that it spawns down here, so let me go ahead and check it. And there it is. We got some ammo and full snacks along with $20,000, but the cops too. Alright, now I lost the cops, so let's go ahead and steal a car that we will be using for the rest of the time, as we don't have any cars and this one is too fancy to have for free. I got this beater Karen, which should be good enough for the time being. Let's put a tracker and insurance on this bad boy and we have a fully owned car. Now I will go for today's junk energy time trial, which seems to be pretty far away. Okay, we're finally here after beating up my car entirely, and so let's get over it. It took me 4 tries as my character with his very small amount of stamina cannot keep up with the time, but eventually I made it and got over $52,000, and since we are in Mount Chiliad, I'm gonna go for the jammer that's up here and collect this figurine for some cash and RP. It's time to buy some guns and ammo. As we all know, the special carbine is unlocked right from the very beginning, so I will be buying this and also buy the mini SMG and some ammo. And then I hit the target range for some practice, which if you didn't know, you can make your aiming skill go very high quickly if you use the minigun and keep shooting targets. After a bit of practice and with full snacks from Simeon's dealership, it's time for the Cluckin farm raid. But wait, I see a gun van near me. Let's take a look and see what he's offering today. It seems like he's giving us the heavy sniper for completely free, along with all of its tints. So let's go ahead and get it all, and now it's time to talk to Vincent. The Cluckin farm raid is the best beginner heist simply because of the fact that you don't need any sort of investment at all and you can do it completely solo in an invite-only session. Because we're doing it for the first time for this character, we will get the first time bonus for each mission, and it should give us a payment of $750,000 total. As soon as slush fund starts, I immediately go for A and park my car on top. Then I start killing the enemies one by one using my gun and hitting headshots. After that, let's get in, kill the 3 thugs, and take the money out. Now, kill the 2 guards spawning outside and make my way to B. In B, I like to take my time and kill the guards outside the business first. Once that is done, let's get in and repeat what I did when I was at A. After coming out, these 2 guards will always spawn, so I got rid of them, made my way back to Vincent, and the mission is complete. Now that I'm back in free mode, let's go back to Simeon for some free snacks and then head back and start breaking and entering. This is pretty much the only mission of this heist where we will need some luck on our side, unfortunately, and it's also near the end. So we're after a laptop and a terabyte that has a hacking device, as we're trying to hijack a train which will be used to deliver supplies in the farm. And the reason for that is because we will use the same train to sneak into the farm. I always love the fact that this mission takes place during a sunset. Anyway, I go for the laptop first as it's closer to me when the mission starts. Next up is to look for the guy who is either wearing a blue or a black top. In this case, it's blue. Now whack him and take his laptop. Next up is the terabyte. Alright, found it. Now I am gonna destroy all of the drones while staying inside, as that way I will not be taking any damage. Then I got in and took the hacking device and the SMG, and now it's time to hit the train. I always start killing these thugs from inside and then pick the key up to start the train. Once they're all dead, this is where the luck part begins. Unfortunately, thugs using the machine guns can literally obliterate you in seconds if you simply get unlucky. However, I had very good luck and just focused on shooting them to endure instead of killing them right away and hacking traffic lights. And just like that, breaking and entering is done. It's going to be a smooth sail from this point onward. After I spawned back in free mode, I didn't wait for Vincent's call and changed my session, which unfortunately causes a bug where the icon of Vincent will be visible but the blip to start the mission won't be there. The only way to fix this efficiently is to change character, so I will be right back. Alright, now I've switched to my other character and back to this, so the issue should be fixed. Let's visit Vincent and see if it got fixed. Yeah, it's fixed. So the next mission is concealed weapons. There are 3 points in this mission, and the best one to go for will always be A, because it's the easiest one to get, and honestly, it's the best weapon out of all for this heist. We got the weapons and the armor, so let's make our way back and this mission is done. Next up, hit and run. This mission is just like before, but instead, we will go for vehicles this time. As usual, I go for B always, as it gives us the fastest car to escape during the heist. It's also the easiest one to get. There are a few enemies, so I will go ahead and kill them while in the car, and also take care of the pilot too, as it's much safer to do that while being inside of the car than staying outside. After that, I needed to make sure to clear the road up ahead so I can steal the car and get out. Now that I have the car, I had to be extremely careful and kill any enemies I could kill from far away, as enemies in this mission have a habit to spawn in front of you and insta-kill you. Before they do that, you have to insta-kill them first. It's much more skill-based than the train mission where it's about luck more often than not. But I managed to get the car, which is great. On to the last setup. This is the easiest mission in this heist, and I will go for the stealth approach, as that is just much easier compared to non-stealth. So let's go ahead and hack our first vehicle. I'd wait for this guy to open the door of the car and try to headshot him and the driver as well, because that makes them stop the car earlier, and then I can simply switch my clothes. Now, for the next car, and for this one, all we have to do is hack the car for the location to be revealed. Once the location is revealed, I make my way inside. This mission actually gives you suppressor on your pistol, which makes it ridiculously easy, and here is how I take them out. I try to kill every enemy first and then focus on objectives. Keep in mind, after killing everyone silently, if you use the drill for the first time, it will spawn 2 enemies who will be unaware of you. So, I immediately stopped doing that and got rid of them first, and then stole the keycard, sabotaged the trucks, and wiped the CCTV footage off, as well as I will be doing the mission in stealth, and got out of the warehouse. On my way back, I stole this truck, and it's another mission accomplished. Alright, the finale of the Cluckin farm raid is here. We all know what to do, so let's just go ahead and do it. Let's make it back to the car in the garage and head for escape. Once we are out of the garage, the cops will be coming after us for a long time. Until then, I keep headshotting these NPCs and make my way to this hill right here. This hill will magically make you lose the cops every single time you are doing this heist. Once they are lost, I make my way to Vincent for a raid well done. And my boy Vincent has gotten himself a promotion and a new car too. We both win in the end. Now that we got back in the lobby, I got my 750,000. But it's only a bit over an hour, and we still have another hour left to get $250,000 and make 1 million in total, which is why I will now go for the Navy and double action revolver. So if you find the Navy revolver and unlock it, you will make a total of $75,000, but after unlocking it, we will receive a challenge to get 50 kills, which includes both NPCs and players. Once you get that, you will receive another 200 grand. But let's not stop there, because after getting the double action revolver, there's a 50 headshot kill challenge where we have to do the same thing as the Navy revolver, except it has to be headshots, and then receive another $250,000 for that. So let's go for the Navy revolver first. There are 5 locations where we have to go first and inspect the clues for the Navy revolver. After going there and inspecting it all, a bloody van can spawn in 4 locations of the map, and these are those locations. Once I got that done, now all I have to do is to stay in Blaine County from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. and he should spawn in to get after us, carrying the gun of course. But for that, we have to wait. So let's go ahead and complete the double action revolver quest for now. For this, all we have to do is to wait 30 minutes in the same lobby for this email to pop up. Then go to whatever location it is showing us and find a note there. For me, it's really easy as it is the golf court. After finding the note, 3 location of clues will be revealed. Now all I have to do is go there and look at the clues. Once all 3 are done, the treasure chest will be revealed and we just have to simply find it. As you can see, the moment you get the revolver, you should also get the 50 headshots challenge to pop up. For me, it didn't pop up because the Navy revolver and double action revolver 50 kill / headshot challenge is only accessible once you link your account to a Rockstar social club, which I already did, but I never got the Navy revolver on my first character, which is why it was available on this character, but the double action revolver isn't, as I have done this challenge on my first character, which means you should literally have $1.4 million if you are following along with my journey as a brand new character within literally 2 hours. Now that we have the golden revolver, let's wait till night and hunt down the killer to get the Navy revolver. Okay, so a bug can happen to you after you get the Navy revolver revolver, which did happen to me as well. This bug causes the navy revolver to disappear from your inventory even though you got the money from the quest and the game told you that you got the navy revolver. But it has a very simple fix. Just go to any ammunition and you should be able to find it as a gun that can be purchased, but the price will be free. I spent 2 hours trying to figure out what I did wrong for this to happen and later found out the fix was that obvious and I was pissed that I never tried it. But now that we finally have the navy revolver, let's go for the 50 kill challenge. Generally, I recommend to do this challenge in a survival map. Unfortunately, I'm only rank 13 and survivals unlock at 15. So I have another plan. Use a vehicle to block this Ponsanbi's door, then go ahead and start killing people so you get the cops on you, but do not aim at the clerk inside. Once the cops arrive, I turned around and shot the clerk. The reason I did it this way is because if I killed her earlier and didn't get in quickly, the doors would be closed and I would die outside. Now all I have to do is kill 50 cops with this horrible gun and finally get my $200,000. Now that we have over $1 million, I head over another store with a live clerk inside and bought myself this golden boy outfit, as we are balling and rich. And that will be it for this episode from Zero to Hero, folks. Tune in next time to see how we make another million and get a property along with a supercar for completely free. Thank you for watching. Please join my channel and become a member if you enjoyed my video to help support me, and subscribe as well. More GT Online money guides and challenges are on the way. And thanks to D7Man2000 for being a loyal member of this channel. Perfect Enrager signing out.